What's going on, people? It's been a while. The Iceman here on the Iceman B2013 YouTube channel. And yeah, okay. So I watched AEW Dynamite last night. It was a good show. I thought from beginning to end, it delivered. I thought Hangman coming out and Lance Archer eventually coming out and giving Hangman a beatdown obviously leads us to know what Hangman is doing next. Why Dan Lambert on there every week? I really don't know. But anyway, unfortunately, the show got under 1 million viewers. And I will honestly say this. I watch Dynamite faithfully every week. I think the majority of the time, 99% of the time, their shows are very good. And they should get over 1 million viewers. But honestly, come on, people. You got to realize the WWE is the echelon of wrestling in the wrestling world. And, you know, they're going to get their 2 million viewers. That's pretty much the going rate for WWE nowadays. It's not like back in the late 90s when WCW and WWE were getting like 6, 7, 8 million viewers. Those days are gone. But again, AEW is deserving better than 900 and some odd thousand viewers every week. I think they're good enough to be 1,000,005, but it doesn't happen. And it's, you know, it's the following of the WWE. They've been around for so long, and, you know, maybe someday AEW will emerge higher. Look how long it took for TNA Impact Wrestling to get where they got, you know, on Spike TV. And then, of course, Bischoff and Hogan tried to do bigger and better things by going against the WWE in the Monday Night Wars. I always said back then it was a bad idea. I knew it was a bad idea, and they should have just left it alone. But they didn't, because Bischoff was trying to relive in his mind the old WCW days. Now, January to April, the best time of the year in the world of professional wrestling, because WWE has the Royal Rumble pay-per-view. Impact Wrestling had their Hard to Kill pay-per-view, which, if you didn't see it, I thought it was totally awesome. But again, January to April. Now, we got Revolution coming in March for AEW. We also have Rebellion coming for Impact Wrestling. And then, of course, the 2-night event of WrestleMania for the WWE. And it's all gelling together. And right now, I'm loving what I'm seeing, because Ring of Honor has invaded Impact Wrestling. Mickie James is going to the Royal Rumble in the the WWE pay-per-view. New Japan Pro Wrestling has gone. You got members sometimes going to AEW. A lot of them go to Impact Wrestling. Jay White will be back. I love Jay White from New Japan Pro Wrestling. I would love to see him be there as a mainstay. Obviously, that's not going to happen. He'll be there for I believe it's the January 21st, 22nd 2-day taping down in Florida. So that should be fun to watch. But When Ring of Honor restarts in April, this invasion angle of Impact Wrestling, what's going to happen? Ring of Honor guys are going back home. And, you know, one of the problems that bother me with Impact Wrestling, they bring people in and then people leave. They're not there for the long term. And like with their Slammiversaries pay-per-views in June or July, whichever month they decide to have it, there's always new arrivals, but the new arrivals don't seem to ever stick around. And that's one thing about Impact Wrestling that sort of sucks. But, it is what it is. But January to April, the best time in the world of professional wrestling. Impact Wrestling's on tonight. It looks to be a halfway decent show. A lot of people don't like Moose. Moose is the Impact World Champion, but him and Eddie Edwards are probably the longest guys right now in that company that have been there. And Eddie's had the belt, and it was about time that Impact Wrestling gave Moose the belt. So I really don't have much problem with that. I like the new character, W. Morrissey. We remember him as Big Cass in the WWE. Morrissey has emerged in Impact Wrestling. It should be fun, and I'm looking forward to the invasion matches, but remember, they're short-lived. It's nice to see Taven. It's nice to see Mike Bennett and Maria. But again, like I said, it's short-lived. But again, wrestling's at its best right now, and I'm enjoying whatever I can watch. I don't watch everything because there's too much to watch, because a lot of the smaller promotions also are really good shows, but sometimes it's just too much. It's just too much, period, to watch everything. But again, going back to my opening segment, AEW Dynamite, their shows are good. There's a lot of action in those shows. I will say one thing about last night's show that I did not like. Wardlow beat the hell out of CM Punk. I mean, literally, from beginning to end, MJF's outside at the ring telling Wardlow, to give him more punishment, give him more punishment, give him more punishment. And in the long run, Punk beats Wardlow with a small cradle wrap up. Unbelievable. CM Punk, you don't need to win every match. Wardlow was being pushed. I think he's going to be one of the bigger stars in AEW if he remains there. But then again, who knows? Who knows who stays? Who knows who goes? I needed to do a video. It's been a while. Iceman's Return will be doing a video in the next couple days, if not tomorrow. This is the Iceman here on the Iceman V2013 YouTube channel. Peace out, everybody, and enjoy your Thursday night.